Recently, I had the chance to sit down with Larry Hawley, sports producer with WGN in Chicago, and I asked him about the Chicago White Sox and their off-season training.
Well, what's funny is that most times when you go into a rebuilding movement, there's usually a sense of almost like a down, almost like a depression, knowing that winning is going to be pushed for a couple of years away. That happened when the Cubs rebuilt under Theo Epstein, especially when they rebuilt under Theo Epstein, because really they bottomed out the entire program. What's very interesting and was very critical for the White Sox is they were able to find a way to engage their fan base with the moves they made by trading two very popular players. The guys they were able to get for Chris Sale, Yoan Moncada, Michael Kopech, an incredible, incredible thing. They get Giolito then when it comes to the Nationals trade for Eaton. That was an incredible trade. I mean, really, if you take a look at what they got in that deal, that's incredible. I'm surprised they didn't have to trade Robertson, David Robertson, that's the closer, to have to get all of those prospects. But they did. So I think what you've seen is instead of having this lull as the team enters training camp, instead you actually have a little bit of excitement that's been built about the team. The fans accept the fact that the team's going to have a couple of down years. In fact, many Sox fans were supporting that to happen toward the end of last year because after Robin Ventura, they had the surprise 85-win team in 2012. The organization made the attempt to go for it instead of trying to build from the bottom up. They decided to sign free agents and then try to piecemeal things together in hopes of getting a championship in an American League Central that, frankly, was a little bit up and down. You had the Royals who were going there, but you did have a little bit of clarity, so they were hoping to kind of bust through and do that. It didn't really happen. The best they really came was a 23-10 start last year, and then everything fell apart after that. So being able to get a big return for Chris Sale, get a big return for Adam Eaton, and take their farm system from one of the worst in the majors all the way up to the best. If you want some fun, take a look at the 2016 MLB.com prospects rankings. The Sox had nobody up there, and now they've got a lot of guys up there. Has produced a little bit more optimism, more than you would have thought, because a lot of Sox fans were in favor of a full rebuild. Now you're getting even more fans getting on the side of Rick Hahn, who right now is looking like one of the best GMs. It is hard to describe just how much enthusiasm Rick did by doing the deals he did with Boston and with Washington. Really has improved his stock with Sox fans.
On behalf of Dodgers Lowdown, Larry, we really appreciate the time and the insights and look forward to chatting with you again in the very near future. Till then, go Dodgers.